I don't believe I've heard anybody talking about this, so you might be hearing it for the first time. But if you want to share this video, give credit where credit is due, and give God all the glory. But in Greece, they talked in their history about the mythological creatures. But a lot of scholars say that these biblical scholars say that these were actual creatures that walked the earth, and this was a result of the women having relations with the daughters of men. And we're going to tie it up to the Bible and what's going on today. But we're going to be studying this name that is mentioned by the pharmaceutical industries, and we're talking about hydra. It's a water beast mentioned in the Greek mythological creatures, hydra. And some say it had 6 heads, 9 heads, some as many as 100 heads, but they don't know exactly how many heads there were. But these mythological creatures, as they call them, let's read a little bit here. Let's see. What they had is that their breath was poisonous, and their blood was poisonous as well. And if you cut off one head, 2 grew back in its stead. So let's read here. COVID-19 seems to be an acronym for coronavirus ID 2019. This ID will be delivered via quantum dot microneedles as a digital identification mark. Part of this injectable system will include a human implantable device for buying and selling cryptocurrency. The digital ID will come in the form of something called an immunity passport, and I've seen that passport already. In the information age, advertisers claim blockchain enabled digital immunity passport could help take the strain off increasingly stretched healthcare systems and help reinvigorate shrinking economies. But what if the immunity passport is also your passport to travel by plane, to buy a car, to purchase food, to see a show? The pandemic is the vehicle for the government to move from a currency system, a dollar in your pocket, to a crypto system, to allow government to get deeply into your business. The smart meter in your body. Connect the quantum dots. The Lucifer's chain reaction is set up to inject everyone with a universal shot, to create a device for buying and selling currency that's run on the human body as its battery, and attach both those things to a digital identification from ID 2020. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention this because it all ties together. So the hydra is mentioned. We see here it comes from the ocean. It's a water creature. It's a water creature. And let's see, hydra, Roman mythology, is supposed to be a monster, which is a water serpentine. Let's see, but this doesn't have too much information, but I pulled it up already. Let's see if I can pull it up again. Yeah, there it is. The mythical Greek hydra was a serpentine water beast that had multiple heads, the guardian of the underworld. The hydra was a formidable foe and deadly in multiple ways. Not only could the hydra strike with many of its tails, each snake-like head contained sharp teeth and poisonous breath. Remember that, breath, deadly to humans. Were you to try and defend yourself against the hydra with a sword or similar edged weapon, if you cut off one of the hydra's many heads, 2 would grow back in its place. Sometimes referred to as the hydra, guardian of the underworld, as the anonymous spring. Let's see, let me keep reading here. Anyway, so it says that blood was poisonous as well. And anyway, so Hercules killed it and cut off all its heads, and there was an eternal head, and that's the one that they hid. But get this, Hercules dipped his arrows in the blood of the hydra. And let's see, let's keep going here. The hydra, I believe, is mentioned in the book of Revelation 13:1. It says the dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 crowns on its horns, and on each head a blasphemous name. Now there is a name that they call these hydra inside the the bee, and this thing grows. You can cut one of the limbs off and it'll keep growing inside your body. And this is the thing that is giving people all kinds of problems, and also a lot of people are dying because of this hydra. And it's a water creature, so it's inside your body. Your body is I think it's 60 or 70% water. And let's see, and the arrows, I believe, could mean the shot, the poison. But yeah, I was looking at this, how interesting that they gave it this name. It's symbology, I believe, but it also has some truth to it. It's just my theory on it. But this is the hydra, which is in the V, in the Kool-Aid. And I think there's a connection somewhere in there where the fallen ones are putting the DNA of the fallen angels inside of the humans. But it's interesting that they use this name hydra as one of the ingredients inside the shot. Let me know what you think. Thank you for your time, and God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.